We are live. Yes,
Okay.
sir. You should get the notification.
Hold on. I have to download the app. I had to take the app off. Okay, I got the notification.
Oh no, then yeah, dude, we live. We are
Can
live.
you still hear me?
I can still hear you and see you. I got you.
Okay.
I got you. I'm trying to see if I can find it on my see if it's in my thing right quick. But I can see all the comments and everything. Yep, there you are. Yep.
Okay, let me turn it down right here.
All right, yeah. Wait, but I can see there you go. All
Okay.
right, all right, all right. Yes, sir. I am live with KJ using StreamYard. I guess I'm kind of liking this. You can do a
I
lot.
like that.
You
Is
can
is
do a
this the
lot of
same thing that Guilty was talking about doing?
yeah, like StreamYard or Zoom. But me
Oh,
and
I like that.
Nifa, we did a Zoom last night, but wasn't all that great. But she helped me to StreamYard, and I'm just playing with all of the controls right here. This is
You gotta
sweet.
have all type of networks to do that. Like that's a lot. I
Yeah,
like this.
yeah, but like like on Zoom, you can do it like it's on Zoom, you can do it on Zoom and all like that, but it's easier to do it on the computer. So KJ, what is
What's up?
going on, young lady? What is going on out there? Talk to me. What's going
I
on
am
out there, man?
I'm having technical difficulties with my puppy and my daughter at the moment. So hold on just for 2 seconds.
All
Get
right,
yourself
all
to,
right.
get yourself together. You and her still got to be mommy. But no, I'm currently at a TA right now. I'm about to go into the shop. I had a brake chamber loose, so
So what happened?
that's what I'm waiting for.
What
Huh?
what happened to what how did you figure it out? You was driving or what?
Yeah, as I was driving, like every 2 to 3 hours, it'll give me off a signal on my dash stating
Mhm.
that my pressure was low. And I called my company because I didn't know. Like I looked under my hood to see what was going on. I checked my air hose to see what was going on. It was still saying that it was low. So I was like, let me go into the shop. And they was like, well, it's probably the brake chamber that's loose or leaking. So
So you get up here to the TA and only to find out that you gotta wait like 2, 3 hours before you even get in the shop.
that's the life of a trucker, man. He said he got a couple of people ahead of me. So, I mean, I'm patiently waiting. I'm not tripping. My load is due on the 3rd. So I really don't have no rush at this moment. I mean, that's a life threatening situation. We got to get those fixed. I don't want to be flipped over or something just
I hear you. What
mess
about
up.
what about you was doing a live stream a few minutes ago.
Ah,
Let's not say the word because YouTube is on some shit right now. Like for real.
yes.
I mean, let's talk about that for a minute. I mean, this outbreak that's going on, they want everybody to know how serious it is, but when we come on to talk about it, we get shut down. What's up with that?
Yeah, that's not cool. I mean, I was on live and I didn't even say the whole word. I said the word that everybody abbreviated it to be. And you had called my phone and I'm like, what are you calling me for? Because he on the live. And I'm like, what? Like, what is he? You kept calling and I'm like, what's going on? And you finally told me. I go check my email and they said I was in violation of a topic. That's when I said I'm done. Like I'm not gonna make videos anymore. I'm not gonna go live anymore due to the fact of they're violating our public of freedom of speech. Like we
It's
can no longer speak about anything.
that it that's the whole back then it wasn't as serious as it is right now. Like we
Mm-hmm.
back then we could talk about anything. We could talk about all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but now it's like you got a whole bunch of right wing people that get offended just by any and everything. Now, before this
Mm-hmm.
outbreak was serious, everybody was speaking the word. Everybody was saying, everybody was, lightweight joking about it. But now
Yeah.
but now we can't come on and speak on it from a trucker's point of view or from anybody
Right.
else for that matter. We can't talk about it. You gonna shut us
Right.
down? I mean, they shut my man Guilty down like 3 times doing his one
Yeah.
live feed.
And
And
he was thinking that it was the random twerks of the week, but he been doing that. So
right.
I'm like, no, it couldn't be that. And come to find out, it was because of the topic that we were speaking on. And it's so sad that we can't speak about something that's actually going on today that's affecting everyone's lives. Like, what's going on? Like, what is going on to the point to where we can't speak about something that's deadly, and we need to reach out to people that we may cannot reach out to on a daily basis? Why we can't speak about this? What's behind the curtain? That's
Exactly.
what I'm thinking.
I'm thinking the same thing. Why we can't talk about it? Like what? Well, we could talk about it. We just can't say the word. You know,
Yeah.
I call it the outbreak. If if you've been following me and on my previous interviews that I did with people, I just told them just say outbreak or pandemic or something like that because YouTube would shut it down. And I
Yeah.
don't understand why. And YouTube been doing that shit for the longest. They'll come on, YouTube will come on and be like, you can't talk about current events, you can't talk about controversial shit. Like it was a shooting in Las Vegas about a couple of years ago. I mentioned, I did a video about it a couple of years ago. Next thing I know, I get an email saying you can't talk about controversial stuff. But everybody else talking about it though. Why I can't talk about it? Like
That's
the
strange.
fuck? What's going
That's
on? We got some
strange.
people up in here. We got Uncle Earl up in here. He says censorship. What do you think about that? Censorship.
I'm a conspiracy theorist at the most high. Like, I'm always the why person. Why this, why that, or what's really going on. You know what I mean? Like, don't be pulling the wool over my eyes, because I know it's more to it than meet the eye. So I'm pretty sure it probably is censorship at the end of the day, but it can go further than censorship. It
Dave
really can.
Henry, what's going on, brother man? He says he's checking in. Great show tonight. Thank you very much. My man Dumas, what's going on? He got on his his profile. He got on the Breaking Bad
I see.
respirator,
What is that, a gas mask?
a gas mask. That's what's going on. That's what's going on,
He said he don't
man.
want no parts of it.
He say he don't want none. He don't want no parts of that shit.
Wow.
So what do you so me and my girl Nifa Nee last night, we was talking about a few things, and I just did a video covering that topic as well. What do you feel about this chick? Hold on right quick. What do you feel about this chick quitting her job at the
Cool.
hospital? Let me close that.
I think who quit their job
The,
at the
the
hospital?
the chick came on Instagram, and let me see. She did an Instagram, and I am trying to bring it up. Okay, here you go. Wait. Uh Hold on right quick. Her name is Melissa Scott or Melissa Thomas Scott. She is the chick. Share screen. There we go.
While you're doing that,
There you go.
Ryan Sams, can you elaborate on the M36923? I don't know what that means.
Okay, you see it right there. This chick right here, she made a viral video, and she went on her Instagram and quit. She and her video went viral. Let me see if I can find it right quick.
She said it says due to the COVID-19 fears.
Hold on, here it
that.
is. Hold on, here it is. Here it is.
Hold on, baby, okay?
Hold on, it's about to. There she goes.
So I basically just got work. I'm not trying to be unprofessional. I'm upset. I just quit my job. I clocked in, found out that I'm being sent to a corona floor when they know that I have kids at home who I can't send away for, to stay away from me. My manager sent me to a floor that is being tested for corona. She knows my health history. She knows all of this. I quit. I care about the patients and all, but my family and my life, they matter. They come first.
So what do you think about that? She's in a healthcare she's in the healthcare um industry. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
do you think that she took an oath to take care of, of the sick and the shut in, and then all of a sudden this pandemic comes and she quit because she didn't want to be around all of that?
I don't feel that that's bad on her part. I worked in the nursing field as an LVN, and you do take an oath that you cannot leave or abandon the patients.
Mm-hmm.
You'll basically get fired of abandonment. I don't think she's wrong. She's looking at it as a pandemic that's going on as today, as we see it now. Everyone is dying from it that goes to the hospital. We haven't seen anybody that walked out of the hospital that has not died from it, from what I've been seeing.
Exactly.
She has kids. You don't know her situation. If the dad is in the kid's life, you don't know what's going on in her life. So I feel like she took a stance and she said, "Hey, I can't do it anymore." I feel her.
I was on both sides of the fence. I mean, I feel her, I'm not knocking her at all. I'm not knocking the fact that, she stood up and say, hey, I feel for my kids and all like that. But then I flipped on the flip side and I looked at it from a trucker's point of view. Can we do an Instagram live like she did and say, hey, my fleet manager is sending me over to Chicago and I don't want to go. So boom, I'm gonna just drop this truck right here because I quit.
Are you talking about due to the fact of what's going on, or
of what's going on? Yes.
now? I've talked to two people, and two people have stated that they didn't want to go in the areas where it's affected at. And the reply was the dispatcher told the person it's everywhere. If you don't want to take the freight, then we're going to have to find somebody else to take the freight. At the end of the day, me speaking on a trucker's perspective, because I'm a truck driver, we can't cancel a load just because of a virus. Or can I say that?
Yeah, right? The outbreak.
Can I say that?
Outbreak.
Ouch.
Outbreak.
Outbreak. It's for the past week. I just left Oregon, and someone was like, "Oh, you shouldn't have went up there because Oregon is the biggest case of the outbreak." And I was like, "Well, I'm already here. I'm very cautious. I'm OCD savvy. I have an OCD problem. So to me, I rarely get sick. I don't get sick, and I'm like, look, if it happens, it happens. Hopefully, I can cure myself of this outbreak, and if it don't happen, oh well. I still have to make my money at the end of the day."
Exactly.
Now, this is what I'm gonna say. On her part, she might not be able to get hired anywhere else due to the fact that they need her.
Right, and she abandoned it.
Yeah, and like us, abandonment is big on your license. It's really big. And on us, we do this every day, all day. We're coming in contact with nasty germs all day due to nasty people and their hygiene levels.
Exactly.
We see this all day. So for you to say I'm not gonna take a load, it's more for me. I'm still gonna be out here. And I'm not going off of what everybody say. Oh, you need to be at home. It's very serious and dangerous out there. I can be at home and get it. It's plenty of cases that people have been at home and gotten sick. So why can't I get my money? If it happens, it happens. It was just meant for me to get sick. That's how I look at things. And I'm just being honest.
I got you. I see you got the little one right there, little KJ. Little KJ. What's going on, little KJ? And I see
it's a little jealousy between my pup and her. She see the pup over here on my lap. She wants to sit in my lap.
I hear the pup in the background. I want to get up there again. Put me back up there, man. TJ,
look, the puppy's trying to get up here too, but I can't. It's too much right now.
All right, so Unsung Hero, you said what's up, bud? What's going on, Unsung? How you doing out here? Ryan Sims, he says it's a M369600923. Yeah, I agree with KJ. Elaborate a little bit more on that, brother, man.
Well, he said that he can't because it's a lot. Okay, you two go back there and play. Go back there and play.
You said it's time to go.
He said that
time to go.
It's a lot to elaborate. So I have to Google it. And I'm gonna Google it because I like to research and I like to know what's going on in the world.
Uncle Earl says she is correct. I need all y'all to get the book, The Eyes of Darkness. You will trip out. I will look that up, bro. I will look that up.
He said it's published by Dean Koontz. And you know what? I think I've read one of his books before, but I need to start back reading books. Yeah.
Ryan's too much to list. You gotta Google it. Sorry. Let's see. He said you can get it at Home Depot. T Hill, he says she has everything right to quit. This is America. She can find work elsewhere, but she can't. Okay, so I know she can, but would she be able to get back into the medical field? Because this video right here is synonymous with her now. If somebody type up her name, that video is going to come up and they're going to know, like, after all this is over with, if it ever ends and she goes to find another job in the healthcare profession, they're going to look at that video and they're going to be like, oh, well, you quit right in the midst of, right when they need you.
Yeah.
And that's the same how the trucking companies look at us when we abandon the trucks.
That's abandonment. And they're going to put that on her license because she don't have a probable cause of her leaving. They need her at this point.
Mm-hmm. They need all they can get. Trucker D, what's good? It's just turning in while I'm rolling to Florida. Thank you for tuning in, brother, man. Well, if you guys coming in, it is me and KJ live on StreamYard this evening. They YouTube messed around and cut her live feed while she was in the midst of talking. So I decided to jump on and me and her come on together and we'll talk about this bullshit that YouTube is doing and this pandemic that's going on with you guys.
I'm done with YouTube. Like I can't do it. Like if I can't speak about the facts that are going on today, what makes me want to get on and talk about anything? Like me, I'm gonna speak my word. I'm very boisterous and opinionated, and I believe I'm gonna say what I have to say.
Exactly.
If I can't say that, then y'all might as well just eliminate our freedom of speech.
Exactly, and that's what YouTube trying to do. Look at your little girl trying to stick the little dog into the frame.
I'm telling you,
it's so cute. Tierra Trucker says she is so beautiful. Oh, who? KJ or the baby or the puppy or all three of them? You got to be a little bit more specific.
Thank you, honey. You got
to be a little bit more specific on everybody.
It doesn't matter. She don't have to.
T Hill says we need to continuous educate about what's going on and how to keep protected. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. I mean, at least that's what some people trying to do through YouTube. But with YouTube, trying to shut everybody up about it, how can you get it out there other than Facebook or Instagram?
Yeah, and look, T. Will, I see your comment. You said YouTube has control your revenue because they're a business too. They're a business, but 9 times out of 10, 82% of us aren't getting paid from YouTube.
Exactly. And
so, what? Okay, if you have that option to tell me I can't post something, I need me a check because I work for you now.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have to say. Stop it. Put her
You
down.
know, everybody,
Don't play.
you know, everybody that gets into this YouTube thing always, you know, like if they become a truck driver, they always get into YouTube. They get so far into YouTube, they be like, oh, okay, well, I would just get paid from YouTube and then I'll just stop trucking. You can't do that. You can't do that. YouTube pays pennies. You know, I've been with YouTube since what 15 plus years, and I am just now breaking the $100 area. You know what I'm saying? I am just now breaking the $100 area, and that's for some for so shit. Now there is YouTubers that's bigger channels like the PewDiePies, the the what's that dude with the glasses? I forgot his name, but the ones that got millions and millions and millions of subscribers. Them
They're
the
getting
one,
paid.
them the one that's getting paid because they're like in the YouTube elite. But you got like small channels like me and Keys, and we ain't doing all of that. Like I said before, I spent like I spent a lot of money just to get the equipment just to do what I'm doing now. YouTube ain't paying for that shit. You know, I mean,
You,
what
you
$100?
know,
That's about it.
you know
You
what it
know.
is? It's the advertisement.
Mm-hmm.
That's who pay the people for their videos because they want to advertise on your video. So
Mm-hmm.
they have certain rules and regulations to what you can and can't do. Again, I don't care. Like, I'm in America. We're not in Egypt or China to where y'all have laws to where we can't and can't say anything. I'm not gonna do that.
Think.
I believe in Black Power,
Mm-hmm.
and I believe in a voice needs to be heard. It's gonna be heard, and that's just what it is.
Think about this though. You just said advertisements. Don't you know advertisements? They've been advertising in everything. I don't even understand why YouTube is up in the got their panties all up in the bunch. You got theaters that got advertising through rated R movies, triple X movies. You got it going through the TV on controversial stuff and all like that. You got advertisement through the news, CNN, Fox, you got advertisement through them, but they not letting the advertisers control what they do though. But yet YouTube is letting the advertisers control what they do, and that's messed up. That's messed up. Let's go back to the comments. Let's see. Big Duggar says, "Get your money, girl. Get
I'm
your money.
getting it.
Get
I'm
that
gonna get
money.
it by all means.
Get that money. Get that money." T Hill, YouTube has to control your revenue because they are a business too. They look, bro. Okay, I'm not even going to comment on that. She already commented on that. I ain't saying no. YouTube don't control shit over here. You know what I'm saying?
They just gonna continue to delete videos all day long.
Notice notice they don't talk about the virus. No, we talking about it. We just not saying the name. We not saying the name because of
I
course.
think he's speaking on the fact of like people like the people that's up in the chain.
Oh,
They do speak about it. Like the news channels, they speak about it,
yeah, they speak
but
about
they're
it
not
every
speaking
day.
about it in a way of experience. Like we are actually out here experiencing it.
Mm-hmm. she tried to cheese over there. Hey. Big Duggar says, hold on right quick. Dave Henry says, is CDL training schools available right now, or is that closed too? Um, to be honest with you, I don't know. Let me
I'm a
I'm checking up on mine. Hold on right quick. Try
I work for a mega carrier and the
to
terminals are closed. Even the shop terminals are closed. So if the terminals are closed, that means they're probably working from home and they probably aren't accepting CDL trainings at this point. Um, that's all I know from the company that I work for.
Yeah,
Hey, Bluebird. Hey, honey.
I just pulled this up right here. My school that I graduated from 5 years ago, Transportation Innovation Center at Cuyahoga Community College, they are temporarily closed. Yep.
Yep.
So I would assume if they are if my school is closed, I'm gonna assume that all of them is closed. So,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
guarantee you, I guarantee you guys, as soon as this is over with, you're gonna see a
It's gonna
rush.
be back and booming. Oh
You're
yeah.
gonna see a rush. A
Well, we don't
rush.
know because I don't know if I can say this or not,
Mhm.
but it's an 18-month shutdown that the president is gonna have.
Yeah,
And let me just say this, you guys.
he already said April. He already said April's done. He said April's done.
My birthday.
I
My
know, right?
birthday.
I know, right?
Why?
April's done. April is done. Like,
But listen, this is the thing about it, y'all. I'm so much of a person that loves the earth. Now I've been Googling the earth and things, and the ozone layer is healing, and I feel like some people might not like this, but I feel like some people need to stay at home. The earth is healing. It's so much chemical and processed things that's going on in the air. The earth needs to heal. It really does. Look at the community now. And it's like down spiraling. And I don't think we can ever return from that. The pollution in the air is going bad. And I don't understand it, but the earth is healing.
look at
She
here.
needs to
I'm
heal.
about to look at here. My man Samuel said it best.
Stay the at home.
Thank you.
Corona is spreading. This is no joke. It's no time to work or roam. The way you can fight it is simple, my friends. Just stay the at home.
Right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My
Yes.
man say, stay the fuck at home. That's the best way to fight it. Now, Ryan Sim says the DMV is closed too. Now, I'm hoping because see, my license expires in August. So I am praying to God. Well, I pray to God. Look here. I pray to God. Let me say this. I pray to God morning, noon, night, in between time, all between time, all the time. So I am praying to God that at least in July that the DMV is able to open back up. But I've been on the internet trying to find out how are we able to renew our license. You know, like for our insurance card, we able to mail we can like email that in or mail it in, but how how we gonna renew our license?
My company sent me a message stating something about renewing a license through the company and stuff like that. I really didn't pay attention to it because mines don't expire until 2024.
Oh,
So
you good to go. Mine expires this year. Uh
so
let's see.
yeah.
Tierra Trucking said here in VA, I have an appointment to go to the DMV. Oh, okay, so
So
they doing appointments only.
your DMV is open in Virginia?
Yeah, let's see if she'll respond to that. Fly Trucking Kevin says we should get hazard pay. Yeah, we should get hazard pay. We should get paid more.
I'm getting paid a little more, and a lot of people said that ain't worth dying for. But if
yeah,
I
I heard you said that in Guilty's live, and you was telling everybody that yeah, you was getting a little paid a little more, and everybody sort of went off on you like it ain't worth it.
they
And this,
always
that, and
trying
the
to talk great
third.
trash to me. If I'm this is and this is the thing about it, I don't take offense to none of it. Everybody's got their own opinions, but I feel like if I choose to stay out here and get money, and if my company chooses to pay me more, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna keep running. I'm not gonna be at home waiting for an outbreak to leave when I can stay on my truck, take care of myself in my truck, and keep getting my money.
Well, that's what everybody over here. A lot of you, well, a lot of YouTube truckers. A couple of them. My man Trucker Jukebox, he did a live feed saying that he's not going home. He's staying in his truck. He said he's doing all 34s in his truck until it either alleviates or it kind of go down. So KJ, since you out here running, man, where are you right now? Other than the TA, where were you going until the breakdown?
Okay, I'm going to Indiana. That's as far as I'm gonna go.
Mm.
I got people that just
I was about to ask, like, have you been into the, I think the infected areas are Chicago or Illinois, New York, and Louisiana, I believe.
well, I have to go through Chicago to go home. I have to go through Louisiana to go home. I haven't been there yet since the outbreak happened. The only place that I've been and I've never been to is Oregon. Um,
I don't want to fuck
just
with
like I
them.
said, it's the same as every other state. Stay within a distance. Wash your hands. Wash your butt. Brush your teeth. It could be passing germs. Anything. I don't. I'm not that big of a panic person. Like I don't panic like everybody else does. Um, I'm all about my money. I mean,
Yeah,
if this is the thing, if they say truckers have to stop driving, then the world is probably going to end due to people not going to be able to eat.
they're
People
not.
aren't going to be able to have clothes on their backs.
Nope.
A lot of things aren't going to be done. Like we run America, and that's a big part of America. So I feel like we're going to always continue to have a job, and we're going to continue to run through this storm, and I'm going to run through it and
How,
be cautious.
how do you feel? How do you feel about now? Everybody is being much more appreciative now. How do you feel about that?
I still don't feel appreciation from America. I really don't. It take this to happen for people to say we appreciate you guys. And I'm not knocking the nurses, the doctors, or the people that actually have to come in contact with them every day, the patients, but they praise them more than they praise us. And it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that because they're working with the patients all day. But at the end of the day, before this happened, we still run America. We still bring y'all medical supplies. We still put food on y'all tables. We put clothes on your backs, and y'all still throw a finger up at us while we're driving. Don't want to let us over. It's a lot that goes into it, and they wonder why it's a lot of angry truckers.
All right, let's see.
I
Let's
don't feel
see.
appreciated about it.
Trucker D says they're doing extensions
Stop it.
and everything. Extensions and everything.
Trucker D, what do you mean about that?
Be a little bit more
Jay,
specific on that.
go back and
Brian
listen to
Sims said, "Fetch your DOT stuff and keep a copy with you." That's what I did. Okay, all right. He's out of PA. Let's see, Trucker D. Hell yeah, run that suspended 70 if you run food product. Now, now you know what? Now you know what? That's now the hours of service isn't for everybody.
It's not, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I just went into not a violation, but they sent me a message, and I already did my yearly annual raise because I've been with this company for a year, so I got a raise with them for being with them for a year. Now, let me see how I can be descriptive without telling on myself. I did some things that I wasn't supposed to do, and it was way before the outbreak. They sent me a message and told me I wasn't going to get my second raise because I went over on that little comment he just said. So not all truckers are applied by that rule. Like a lot of truckers have to still follow the regulations of drive within that means.
If
So
you
it doesn't apply.
the only thing that I see, because like I said, I run my clock, down, and I use my personal conveyance. All right. So say for example, if I get stuck in traffic and I run out of hours, I switch over to personal conveyance. If I get kicked out of a shipper or a receiver, I switch over to personal conveyance to get me down to where I need to go. Now, some companies have unlimited personal conveyance. Some companies have limited personal conveyance. You see what I'm
We
saying?
have limited. We have limited. I did that 2 times. I actually went on personal conveyance because I ran out of hours. They called me about that. And I did it when I didn't have a trailer. Like, you're not supposed to be on a personal conveyance with a trailer. But I didn't have a trailer at the time.
You can now. You can actually.
Most companies. I don't
You could
know
be
with
on
my
a
company.
you could be on the it's company's discretion, but
Wait,
the
this is what
FM.
this is what I was gonna say.
Mhm.
I was on personal conveyance without a trailer, leaving the shipper. My load was due to be picked up the next day, but I was going towards the direction to pick up my load. So it was like kind of like a conflict of interest. Like it seemed like I was going to go pick up the load type of thing.
What
I'm like,
what I tell everybody, what I tell everybody is get on with FMCSA. Think that's how you say it. Too many damn letters. Anyway, get on with them. Do your research with that. If your company, try to sidetrack that or something like that, pull it up and you have it right there, because they did modify personal conveyance. You can you just can't drive all the way to the shipper and or receiver. But if you're out, if you get kicked out of a shipper and receiver, and say that the net safe haven, which is probably whatever truck stop or red stop, and it's like an hour down the way, then you're gonna have to drive. You'll drive that hour down the way. Now, some companies, like I said, is limited. Some gives you 30, like 30 minutes or 30 miles. Some companies give you like 70 miles. 70 miles is like an hour. What's that? An hour, 10 minutes. So it's just you just gotta see what it is. But yeah, definitely, if you're not on a load that's pertaining to you not running legal, then you better run legal. It's not for everybody. Let's see. Ryan Sims says that's Cali for you. Trucker D, he says some states are extended license and things like that. I wouldn't put it past them. I mean, if like, for the people that gotta renew their license last month or this month, and if the DMV ain't open, how you gonna do it? And would the police give you a ticket? You know what I'm saying? Or would DOT put you out of commission? I mean, we gonna need to know that kind of stuff, because it's, especially for truckers. I'm sure there are some truck drivers that their licenses expires this month. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta, we gotta find out how we gonna be able to renew our license. I know now in Ohio, ours is mailed to us now. So we gotta, ours is mailed to us. So we gotta go in with our old and do the eye test and all that stuff and pay for it. But for the people for the states that haven't caught up to that yet, that let you go in there and still get your license physically, how are you going to be able to do that in a situation like this? Let's see. Trucker D. He said, damn, my typing bad today. Don't worry about it. Shane Booton in the house. What's going on? Yo, Michigan love from Ohio, baby. And I think KJ is from, where you from? Go ahead.
Houston.
Hold on right quick. Hold on right quick. What you?
Sex is tatted on my arm.
Woo! There you go. My Houston people in the house. What's going on? My trucking says must be Snyder. Nah, I don't think she worked for Snyder, bro.
I don't work for Snyder, okay?
I don't
would
think she
never
worked.
disclose with my company.
Yeah, I don't think she worked for Snyder, but yeah, she definitely don't want to say. T Hill says company HV final say period. Oh, companies have final say period. Well, yeah. I mean, they do, but I mean the legality of it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, FMCSA pretty much has the final say, right? I mean, yeah, I mean, if you get pulled over by DOT, they gonna follow the FMCSA guidelines. You see what I'm saying? So
Yep.
I'm just saying.
I'm just not. I'm not. My company can tell me this and tell me that. If I don't feel like I need to be doing that, I'm not gonna do it. So
Exactly. You know, a company could be like, yo, KJ, I need you to go up to New York and grab some bodies.
Well, first I would consider it because I'm looking at the pay. How much y'all paying me? And where do they need to be taken to? Are they actually dead? Okay. Now, if they paying me some good money, I mean, I'm gonna go get that money, baby.
I don't know. I don't know. My company.
Telling me, like a man, you telling me if your company said we got a load for you to go pick up in New York, you know, it's to help with the outbreak, you wouldn't do it for a good penny. Are you doing it? You're like a what are those people called that put the dead bodies in the back of those cars?
The medical examiners, morgue guy,
or something like that.
Whatever
they're called, they do it all day, every day.
What?
And you telling me as a truck driver,
okay,
you wouldn't put them bodies on the back of your trailer and toot them on down where they need to be? I'ma help with the money.
Well, first,
it's all about the money.
First thing first, PJ. First thing first. I don't do the Northeast, so I don't do the Northeast. I don't do New York, man. I don't do New York. So, with that said, since I don't go up to New York, I don't have to worry about that. So I don't have to answer that question because I'm not going up to New York. I don't go to New York at all. I don't go to I don't go do the Northeast. None of that. South, Midwest, and maybe a little bit of the West. But as far as that Northeast point up there, my time is came and went when with the Northeast. Let's see. Craig Davenport, he says my license expires in July. Hopefully by July we should be at least like coming down on it, I guess. But to be honest with you, they really don't. They just, you know, just like the president. Okay, I'm not going to badmouth him, but just like the president came on yesterday.
Don't badmouth my president. He's doing a great job.
Oh, okay. No, we're not talking. Look at here, KJ. We ain't talking politics up in here. I like you just the same. My best dude, my best friend, my brother. Yeah, we got difference of opinions on politics too. So we don't talk politics. If you feel he's doing a good job, hey. But
I don't think you need to go that way.
But they don't know when it's going to end, man. Because like I say, he extended through April. Who's to say he'll come in at the end of April and extend it through May?
He said 18 months.
Yeah. Oh no, he said April. When did he say 18 months? He said April yesterday.
A friend of mine sent me a link and it said that they might do it for 18 months. I don't care. I wish they can do it forever.
Shane,
that's just the truth. I wish they can do it forever.
My man,
give people a curfew and maybe they wouldn't be tearing up the city and the states that we live in.
He says, my man Boolton says, I'm late, bro, but I'm here for sure, bro, man. For sure. Thank you for being here. Craig Davenport, she's from Houston. I'm just north of you, East Texas. Yeah, I've been in East Texas before. Undertaker. Yeah, that's who that is. The Undertaker. That's who takes the dead bodies, KJ. And
The Undertaker.
Undertaker. Yeah, that's what they're called.
So I'll be the Undertaker for my company if they paying me some money.
Oh, you say you'll be that Undertaker, god damn it.
I ain't tripping. I'm all about the money. As long as if it's not illegal, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I got you. T Hill says jail inmates used to get stale bodies. Huh?
What that mean?
Yeah. Jail inmates used
does it mean that they killed dead bodies in there? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold on, I gotta go get my charger.
All right. Let's see. Fly Trucking Kevin says that's why I work for myself. That's what you probably might have to do sometimes. You probably have to make that power move to work for yourself so you won't be bound by company standards. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Uncle Earl, he says coroners. Yeah, now them the ones that actually that comes out and load the bodies in the vans. So coroners.
So what's a mortician?
I want to say
the mortician is the last one that put you down. That's because my uncle said that should be my truck handle name. The mortician, the black lady mortician, because that's the last person to put you down. So I know what that is.
Damn it, man. Fly Keenan says 702 Vegas. That's what's up, man. Let's see. Sweet James Jones Bish is in the house. Hey, Lockout and Key. What's people who pick up James? He said the people who pick up deceased are called coroners. Yes, they are.
Well, thank you.
Yes, they are called coroners. So I guess you'll be the coroner for your company now to go and pick up some body.
Now listen, if they say we give you $5,000 a pop for each body that's on the back of that trailer. Okay. Let's go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna break the rules and I'm gonna run until I make it to New York. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You said if that cheese, all right. You said you're gonna run. You're gonna run to it. Yo, my man Samuel L. Jackson got some more to say. Hold on right quick.
Now, technically, I'm not a doctor. But mother listen when I read a poem. So here I am, Sam Jackson, imploring you, keep your ass at home. If you want things to get back to normal, don't panic. Just use your dome. Wash your hands, stop touching your face, and stay the at home.
That's what's up, man. Samuel Jackson coming up in here giving his piece in this motherfucker, man. Yeah. You say he must. I don't know where he probably might be in this little theater, but he got his little posters up in the background and shit. Got his Jungle Fever poster when he played the crackhead. Got the long kiss goodnight. Yeah, the crackhead scene when he was talking to Denzel Washington. Was that? No. That wasn't Denzel. What's the other black motherfucker? Wesley Snipes. He was
what crackhead thing?
In Jungle Fever, him and Wesley Snipes they played brothers in the scene. And the one scene, Samuel came up, he was asking his brother for some money, and he did the song. He was like, I'm a crackhead. Yeah, I'm a crackhead. Crackhead.
I don't remember seeing that.
Oh, you gotta go back. You gotta go back and watch the movie. It's so hilarious. Hold on, I think I can find it. Hold on, right quick. Hold on, Sam. I'm gonna type in Sam Jackson crackhead.
He played a crackhead.
Yeah, shit. Sam. Hold on. Here. Oh, here it is. I found it. I found it. Hold on. Here it is. This is it.
Bro, all right. Come on, baby. Come on. Push me, nigga. No shit, man.
Nigga, don't
Oh, yeah.
Step right off into the
I remember that.
It's the flip man. Yo, babe, bruh. Sarah, black man, successful and shit. I want y'all to meet my new woman, Viv. That's short for Vivian. She good people. I like her. I was most fortunate to make her acquaintance. Elderly people in the head for their money. But I'll do it. I'll do it. You know I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. You know I'll do it. I like getting high. I'm a crack.
He played the best crackhead ever. He really did. He really did.
He said, "I'm a crack." Hey. Shit, you know Samuel Jackson. He played them characters, man. He played them characters, man. That's what's up. All right, KJ. So how much longer you think you gotta wait? Probably about another 45, probably about another hour or something like that.
I don't know, to be honest. I don't even see no trucks over there at the bay.
Well, let me finish up with the rest of these comments. T Hill says sheriff inmates out early to pick up dead people.
He says sheriff let inmates out.
Thank you. Out early to pick up dead people. I mean, is that something that they volunteer for? You know what I'm saying? Just to get out, I guess. I don't think I would volunteer for that one. Let's see. Morticians get the bodies ready. That's what Fly Trucking Kevin says.
Yeah, that's what my uncle said. He said they the last one to put you down. So
Shane,
he said when I get on that CB handle, they ask you who you are. You say you the black lady mortician.
What's Shane Booton said? What the Undertaker? Wait, what the Undertaker? He does something. We just said what he did. I think he's. I guess he's the one that.
Go pick up the body.
Go pick up the body. Sweet James. Elbow cough. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, Sweet James, but and my girl KJ, she said, "Hey." All right, KJ. Well, I want to thank you for joining me on this live stream tonight with me and all like that. We got a chance to chop it up. Art, your interview is coming. I got it set for the 10th. I'm going to send you the link tonight if you want to share it beforehand if you want. But yeah, you stay safe out there. You and little KJ and the pup. What's the pup's name?
My baby name is Bella, and my pup name is Jazz.
Oh, Jazz and Bella. All right, little Bella. Yes, sir. She looks like a little Bella too, man.
Sweet James, honey. No, I don't. That's too close to contact for Key.
Hold on, right quick. That's what he says. Hold on. He said,
I run my own miles.
Hey, Queen Key, I have a question. Are you going to do teams if you meet your husband?
Are you asking if I meet my husband over the road? Because I be giving them the stank face. Like when a guy try to approach me, I be like,
you know what? I want to ask you about that. Lady Trucker, fine as you are. How do you handle the dudes that try to shoot their shot to you?
Are you asking me or Lady the Trucker? Is she?
No, I'm asking. No. I'm asking you. You, KJ.
Oh, I just did the stank face. Hey, I'ma speak, but I'm not gonna be standing at the pumps having a conversation. Oh, let me tell you one thing.
Okay.
Because 90% of y'all are married, and I know this. So this dude comes around the corner. I don't even know how he approached me or seen me getting out my truck, but he comes around the corner. He say, "Hey, how are you doing? Where you from?" I said, "I'm doing fine." You don't need to know where I'm from. I didn't tell him that, but that's basically what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna tell this man where I'm from, right? And he said, "Do you think I can get your number so I can get to know you?" I say, "Oh, like you, like I don't even know you like that, and you just come around the corner approaching me." I said, "That's very awkward to me." He turns around. He was like, "No, I'm just trying to meet new people. You know, you're a beautiful young lady. You're a trucker." He turns around and said, "And I'm single. That's the only reason why I asked." I said, "Okay, well, nice to meet you." Walk in. He opens the door with his left hand.
Mm-hmm. With the
Honey
left
child,
hand. Okay.
I looks for that. Married. That's disrespectful for one. You're approaching me and you're a married man.
How do we know? How do
But
you know he was married?
he had a ring on his finger.
But that could. Okay.
Okay, as a man, you don't have no rings on your finger, but you got a ring on the left finger, the ring finger. And then I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it. Those are vital signs to keep. But I don't want no boyfriend as a trucker. Like, I don't want no trucker man.
I want to say this. I want to say this, and I want to say this right quick. Some guys probably would keep their ring finger on. I mean, keep their ring on their finger for probably a couple of reasons, considering the fact that you do pay a lot for those freaking rings. Like, if you break up or divorce or something like that, I mean, you pay like about some dudes pay like a grip for them rings, man, not to have it on.
Lockout man. You're not giving me no good reason. If you are divorced, you should not have no ring on your finger. I don't care if you pay $40,000 for that ring. Put it in a box with the rest of the jewelry, so one day you can, sell it off or something. That's how I would do it. I'm not finna wear a wedding ring as a woman that's no longer in a marriage. For what? I don't care how much you pay for it.
I agree.
You approaching King, you better not have no ring on your finger. You better be looking clean and nice and decent.
I was just about to ask you how would KJ want a man to approach her?
You guys, please, when y'all see this video, don't think I'm bougie. I'm not stuck up. I am stuck up and I am mean. Mm-hmm. Don't approach me. That's all I ask you. Don't approach me. I just ask you not to approach me because I'm out here working and I'm not looking for a companionship. I have friends that I talk to on the phone and I'm not looking for anything else. I don't even know people like that out here. And I'm already weary of people kidnapping trucker women and killing trucker women. I'm not going to give you the time of the day. But I am a decent person. I will speak if spoken to, but don't approach me trying to get to know me on a certain level because I'm just going to be like, no.
For sure. I salute you for that. That's what's up. That is what's up, Miss KJ. Let me see if I got something. Let me see if I got something for that. Do I got something for that? Hold on. Yep. Yes, I got that bomb drop for you. That's what's up. That bomb drop, and do I got the mic drop? Oh, damn it. I don't have the mic drop. I just got the bomb drop. Well, everybody, that's about it. Time's up. We've been on here for about a good minute. We chopped it up. We had fun. We taught Samuel L. Jackson. Crack. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I am Lockoutmen, of course, and that's my girl KJ, the fastest growing YouTuber, truck driver, getting her money, mom, dog mom, everything. Miss KJ, thank you very much for coming on. I really do appreciate it. And if you guys want to come on and holler at me or chop it up, get at me in the Gmail. That's lockoutmen podcast at gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? Or hit me up in the DM, or either or. Hit me up in the comments as well. KJ, you take care. Everybody else, we are gone.